We have a new setup today. I hope I can see you. Okay, he's waiting here. I'm checking my other screen where I have the chat. So please wait a minute. Yes, here we have. Now we are okay. The delay is killing me. Hi, Raul, how are you? I was telling that we have a new setup today, so please be patient with me. I will try to tell you all about it, and then we are going to see and to work. You're fine? Yes, I'm okay. I'm looking forward to these streams. Hi, Maxi, how are you? What are you been up to? No sé, ¿en qué andas? Raúl, for you was the question. What are you up to? Yeah, that's it. Okay. Oh, the scavenger hunt? I'm so mad that I didn't pay attention from the beginning, because when I knew about it, it's already everyone, even were people that ended. So I didn't know that it will extend so much. If not, I could be entered at that time. Okay, the next one. So what did you do for the scavenger hunt today or yesterday? I don't know. Ah, 1st the April. Okay. Oh, you know, maybe I have a lot of projects in my hands, but I will have that in my mind. Yeah, maybe I will enter. Okay, we are waiting a little bit. Welcome every one of you. Today, as I told you in the promotion, we are going to go around the world to see the... Hi, Belinda. How are you? Good afternoon to you too. I was talking about our bunny, of course. As first of all, I have a lot of things to show you. And then we are going to go and to talk about the Carnival around the world. For those who don't know, Carnival, it's a time, it's a date, it's a week or 3 days or 2 days, depend in which part of the world is. There are like holidays that have a characteristic. They are not the same one with the other, but they have that point in common, like disguise or dancing. Joy. Joy is the key word here, because all of that they do to enjoy. It's a day that you free of any taboo, even it's recommended to do some things to go against the stream. And that, Barbara, how are you? We are talking about Carnival around the world. Okay, you know 3, Venetian, Brazilian, and the Mardi Gras, of course. And there is the Argentinian Carnival that I know, and it's Purim. That is a holiday, a Jewish holiday that here in Israel We have one day, and in that day, we need to drink till we don't know the difference between right and wrong. Interesting. It's like to take from you, to free yourself, to be like all people are in disguise. It's not disguise, it's custom, I think. It's like you put that, I think that's the word, please. You tell me if there is a difference, if disguise is not okay. So people do that. Yes, that's one of the things. You know that spring coming. It's at the end of the winter that you do. In some places, it's another way around because they have the Carnival in summer, at late summer, so they face autumn, not spring. But it's okay. It's the end of the winter or the end of the summer. Yes, of course, also in Brazil is now summer. So the thing is that you have the day or the week or any to free yourself. Anyway, you feel it. Of course, it's not to go to the liquid or something like that. It's just to be more free, more liberated. So the mask is for you to do it more comfortable because maybe they don't know who you are. In Brazil, you have winter with snow, also in Argentina, in the south of Brazil, of course. And I know that because in Argentina we have all the limit with Brazil, with Chile. It's almost because they are the Cordillera de los Andes, so there are big mountains, and I think that's one of the things why there are snows. Sorry. So what I was saying about the carnival, like generally, okay, I don't talking about any carnival, particular carnival. Maybe there is something like that in other parts of the world that we don't know. I don't know, at least. So I'd be glad if someone in the comments could leave if he knows about others. But as I said, if you put a mask, so who are you? They don't know. So you can do some things that normally you don't do. And that, from Purim, that I will explain later if you want to do what is that. But the thing that, yes, Barbara, I try. Everything have a purpose. Sometimes you, in the Zen philosophy, like in the regular philosophy, you aim to the target and maybe you are aim right. In the Zen philosophy, you throw the arrow and then you draw the target around her. So I was thinking what I want to do, and then I relate that to the carnival. Okay, jokes aside, I have something to show you, but in order to show the things today, I won't be on camera, only my voice. But I think we are going to gain a lot to be able to see the what I'm doing really, really well. Okay, wait a minute. Let's see if I can do it. Oh, seems to me that yes. Let's see the other screen that has a delay. So if I need to adjust something, no, I think that's okay. Let's put the mat over here and we can start to show. First of all, our bunny. I don't know if it's, yes, you have to see it because it's in the mat. So maybe you can see it. Yes. Yes, more or less. Let's put it something like that. Okay. What do you think about my new, my new, okay, that. Anyway, I think that's perfect to wear. Can you to see what I'm doing? I'm sorry if you cannot see me, but I think that's more interesting. Yes, and you know, without wanting, Raul, see what happened. We can move the arms, even though I didn't intend at last to do it. So you have the arms that they move. I don't know if, yeah, they can also, you can put it in another position. It's okay. So I was painting today. I don't know it will be the last because I want to work more in the body, in the like with the transition with the paints, give that more like depth. So in the meantime, this is the bunny, and that's what I achieved for today. So the bunny will be with us a lot of time. Now, the fish. The fish I was intended to do with tissue paper because I really loved that. But once it was all painted white, I said to myself, I think I want to give detail. So I painted, sorry. Here is the fish. Let's wait that the fish will be on my other screen. Yes, now you see it. Yeah, even I can put it a little bit to me. Okay, as you see, I used for the bunny, I use changed color or color change paint for the cheeks, the eyes, and the nose. And for the fish, I use in the, I don't know how to say that, but the tail, and in the first part, that all the blue, light blue, is color change. Here we have color change, but what happened when you had white, that it's opaque, so opaques also the color change, so you cannot see. Fins. Thank you so much, Barbara. The fins and the tail. See? Okay, I hope you like it. I'm not, I a little bit disoriented with this new disposition. I don't know if I need to do like that so you see it, but you are not going to see if I if I lean it like that way. Okay, I need to get used to it. So I have another thing yet that I am, you know why I'm glad of those pieces? Because we did it together. They have a story. It's very important because you can do things. You can be very good at doing that. But when what you do have a story is something so much important. It become more important for me. Pieces, yes, I am pieces. Who else? Thank you, Barbara. Sorry, I don't know what happened here. Oh, I'm trying to see the chat. Okay, now I'm trying to put it like this way. You can see better, I think. Let's see. Or maybe not. Let's see what happened now. No, I think you can see it well like that, how it was. Okay. So when I work with the painting of those bunny and fish, I took that plate and I put paint in it and I started to mix and to use. And then there were a lot of paint in the plate. Not a lot, but it was plate at the end. It were paint. And it wasn't pure enough. Yes, my birthday, Raul, of course. So it wasn't pure enough, the paint, because I was mixing from one to another to retrieve it to the paint bottle. So I needed to use it or lose it. And I'm all about use it. So what I started to do is to put the paint, but with no specific order, not for do anything, just to put the paint harmonically, of course. So I ended with this blur, but I want to do something with this. So we are going to have some markers. I think one is a liner, I don't think, one is Snowman, and it's super fine. It's waterproof. And they said to leave the cap here, but it's from Japan. Okay, black. Then we have some Posca white, a little bit bigger. And I think I'm going to, this is Posca gold, but I don't like it. I like more, let's see if I can reach it. Yes, this one that Maxi gave me, that it's called Calligraph Metallic Colors. I don't think that's the name. Zig memory system. It's all I can read because, as you see, it's gold. Every letter is in gold. That it's very, very elegant, but I cannot read it. So never mind. This has a point, a big point, and a 1. a thin one, sorry. And I wanted a Posca. I have this one called Marker acrylic pen, that it's a knockout of Posca, of course. 2 millimeters. I love it. And I don't know if this one, but I have another one who have glitter in it. But I don't know if I'm going to find it today. Ah, yes, this one is, I think I have one open. Okay, where are you, baby? Okay, never mind, we are going to use what we have. Maybe some of them don't work, so that's why I take a lot out. So I'm going to do what I see here, and it's a little bit crazy, but I think you are going to enjoy it. In the meantime, we can talk a little bit more about Carnival. I know a little bit about Mardi Gras. First of all, do you have Carnival in your cities, in your countries? Like I know in Brazil, of course. And I know in the United States, at least in New Orleans, that they have the Mardi Gras. I know in Argentina, I can tell you something about Argentina. And in the meantime, if you know about another one, besides the Venetian Carnival on the water, you tell me, please. So, can you guess what I am going to do? In Argentina, we have the Carnival. It's called Carnaval. And I don't know exactly the origin, but it's like I told you that people used to take advantage of the date or the festivity to let go a little bit or a lot. It depends on any one of them. So people, we have what it called the murga. The murga is a group of people that I think it's like the group in Brazil. How it is called? Samba. Samba is the dance. I don't know if the group is called like that. Maybe Raul, you can tell me. But in Argentina, we have the murga. The murga is a group of people that live in the same nerve. Ah, thank you. And how do you call the group of people that dance? Like the, I don't know, I see the people that parade, and they are in groups. They don't represent, they are not from the same place or the same neighborhood or even the same city, I don't know. Like we have one group, at least one, from each neighborhood in Argentina. And each neighborhood host or not, yes, they host at least once the other groups that don't they pasitas. Yes, could be. I don't know the word. I don't know, but it's okay if makes sense for me. So the these people that this group of people are from the same neighborhood. Carnival group dancers. Okay, thank you. And they all year around prepare the costumes, the dance, the choreography, the instruments, because they have like voice. Okay, I will get back to you with that word. But they play like rhythm. They made rhythm, and they had the big. I need to know the word. Tambor, Maxi. Tambor in English, please. In a minute, I will tell you. Ah, okay, Kiki. Drums. Yes. Sorry. Thank you, Maxi. So they have no pow, but churrasco can. It's not a tambourine. It's a real big one, and they put. I'm going to show you like that. Here is the person. Here is the hand. Here is the drum. And they, with both hands, from one side and the other, or only one hand on any, they have straps that they have the drum on the straps, and they parade and they dance with that also. It's not like they are standing. And they have their costumes that are special with a lot of French everywhere. They have a sequence. All the costume is made of sequence, and they even have like hearts or whatever they want. They have made with sequence everything. And they have, in some places in Argentina, something like in Brazil, like in Corrientes or other cities, they have like that. Every murga have their colors and design. Okay, Barbara, you take. Yes, Argentinian barbecue. Okay, well, so imagine that we have a podium, we have the streets, and in the streets, all the people of the murga, let's say from my neighborhood, here, and that's it. This is the murga of my neighborhood. And they have the costume like the... Hi, Beth, how are you? We are talking about Carnaval. And I was explaining about the murga in Argentina, that every neighborhood have a group. Thank you. is to compensate my lack of words, Raul. Yes, murga, like that. That's it. And they all year around, they work in their costume because they change it from year to year. The thing is that there are prizes for the best murga. So the carnival is like that. I think there is a week, 5 days. I don't remember for sure, but no, it's all the month. There you have, because you have in the weekends like Fridays, Saturday, and Sundays. You have the murgas. So anyway, doesn't matter that. The thing is that the murgas goes to all of the places they can go. Even in the same night, they have buses. They rent buses for this occasion. So the people that participate in the murga, you must know the people that participate in the murga also are kids. It's not only adults. Sometimes a whole family is in the murga, and it's like a tradition. Like every one of them, uh, when they were born, and it's like a familiar tradition, let's say. So the father is proud when the son start to go to the murga. So they prepare the costume. I said this sequence. They do by hand all. Yes, in Spain. Oh, thank you, Raul. That's a very good information. And there is something special. I wish to know if there is something special on those celebrations. So they, as I said, they go to many neighborhoods where the parade is held. And after, like to the, yes, drag queen show, but that, Raul, is in Carnaval, or it's beside it, because I don't know, but it's interesting. Okay, so let me see if I can tell you in a few words that in every place, because you have a road, maybe the principal road, they cut the streets, and they parade. In the middle, there is a place where the judges are standing. And when the murga arrives to that place, stop, turn, and face the judges. And then start the singing. And the song, it's a protest song. Okay, I will, for the next time, to check the Carnaval Las Palmas of the Canary Islands, or the Canary Islands, sorry. I will. Thank you. So they face the judges, all the group. The group, you see, they were scattered, let's say, 100 meters. They dance, they go there, go light, go da. The kids dance with the music. The music is not music, but the rhythm of the drums, okay? And then they arrive in front of the judges. So they condensate all the people in the same place. They face them and they start to sing protest song. Street band, thank you. I don't know if the brass band group do the same because I don't know what they do. But I will find also that. I'm curious now. I'm art curious, but I'm curious of that. Well, the protest song is like to put in evidence. It's like the blow whistler, I think that it's called, whistler, blow whistler. It's something that put in evidence some things that are not fair and that they want that to change. Or sometimes they mock a little to the government or they used to be of the judges even. At the end of the carnival, one murga is find the winner. And that's it. The people are around all the time. They have those kind of things, and the people are here. The people are in disguise, and they have the things that all have. That's the foam spray. When I was little, it wasn't things like that. We used to play with water because of bombo con platillo. Yes, yes. If you can say platillo in English, I will be thankful. Okay, so when I was little, we have bottles with a cap that had like a mustard or something like that. Low, not quite, maybe a little bit, a little shorter here, but it was to put water and press, and the water, of course, it will go out, and if you are near another kid, you wet him. That's prior the water guns. We didn't have it growing up. And we have another thing that we called bombitas. I don't, yes, you can see it. Bombita is a little balloon, and you put the opening on the brass, I think, and you fill it with water, and then you close it, and you have a bucket with water, and you put them inside as they are complete. That's for the bombitas not to break before you use it. So we made two groups. Maybe if it was in the neighborhood, we were in the roof of the house, and the people who passed, they were our enemies. So we throw them the bombitas so it explodes and all the all the water wet our people. Sometimes we made wars between the kids on the neighborhood or something like that. Remember, it was spring. So, I don't know a lot about Mardi Gras. I think I'm going to continue my chicken. If you didn't see what I'm doing, I thought this is a whimsical chicken. So I will paint it details on it, but here you can see if I need to paint later and I have a mark here, I can do like that. Maybe I paint later, maybe not. Oh, where is immersed? So, you know what? No, they don't put ink. So, we only, we were really, not like now that you have all the knowledge and you can enter to Google and know many things. We were innocent people. We didn't know about things like that. Okay, just I wanted to show you what you can do with the spare ink. Like, I choose to do that because I see the image in my head. Which son? I had a little chicken and she wouldn't lay an egg. Have hot water up and down her leg. Oh, I rub hot water up and down her leg, and the little chicken laid the hard-boiled egg. I didn't know it. This stain? What stain? I don't know what are you referred to. There is a stain in the length? I don't know. Explain me, please, more so I can answer you. What I wanted for you to see is that we can use the wasted paint. I saw this figure, so I decided to do something like a picture with that. But you can do it in a larger surface or in a tiniest little surface, so you can, the paint you have, it will be enough to fill the page. And then you can cut it to do ATCs, to do the background, of course, of anything you want. You could have this and put in the jelly plate, and then you will have a background, and over that background you can stamp with a stencil. You can do stenciling, you can do butter. I bought that, and we are going, as soon as I have some mastery in that, because it's very difficult, we are going to do some stencil butter. And you can put that, you can put the stencil, you can spray butter, you can spray modeling paste, you can do collage. Let's say I want to do the background, I can do collage to the background. Many, many, many things. Hi Dana, how are you? Ah, yes. The color in the middle. So I can explain you how I did that, more or less. I had the pink in one side of the plate and the blue in the other side, and in the middle I have white. So in the middle of the three colors, I started to do some mixes, but anytime I grab some paint, so it have some mixing in the paint itself, in a part. So I saw that the pink was really the less from the others. So I started with the white that I had a lot and pink, white and pink. So I started to do like that, dab like that, with no intention at all. Then I started to put I had black, change color black here. So I started to put the black, and I like the contrast. So I stopped a little bit to put all the paint I had. Here I put afterwards the paint that result from the mix of the three, that is that, in various tones. And then I put the blue. And then I put all around the black that I have. This black is mixed with, because I started with the black and then I grab pink and I start to dab the pink on the black, and that's the result, because it's not a pure black, it's a black, change color black, so it has transparency in it, and that's it. And when this is because I start with the pink here, and then I went here, and then I put black, white here, but not here. So I see it's like I could do that a leg, but it's very far away, and it will be in no balance to the, don't have balance now, but I can do a tail or something, transform, because this is an imaginary chicken, so it's okay. So how it's done is that. You don't need to have an intention. You don't need to do it like it is, like that. Sorry, needs to be like that, because you see, we didn't use it. All the markers, I'm going to put them away, because now we are going to do, wow, I have the intention to do it. That is called, what is called? Cold morning. Wow, 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 wow. Oh, I'm so worried about, well, I'm not used to all that, to temperatures like that. I don't used to. I think that you are freezing in that temperature. Wow. Well, I think you have all the equipment, like the clothes, or everything, boots, and of course heat in the houses. But nevertheless, I'm really impressed with that numbers. Okay, what do we have today? I was planning to do a mask. So I leave yesterday egg box, more than one, of course, in water, and all night, from the night. And today I took off the water. I did like that. Of course, not all the water went out, but I need to have some water for what I'm going to do. So I'm going to show you how to do a paper mache paste, not clay, paste. Here I have this I need to take off. If I found that, because it was in the boxes, Maxi helped me to do it, so I didn't see it. I'm really grateful with Maxi, that he helped me. So the thing is, we are not going to do all this because it's too much for the demonstration, but we are going to use a part of it in here. I don't mind, I am doing little pieces, and we are going to do that, but we are going to use it in combination with the other technique that you already know, that is to make an skeleton with cardboard, and then we are going to do that on it, over it. So how do you do this paste? Here I have Elmer's glue, regular glue. So you remember that these have a little bit of water in it. So in order to do that, I am going to put today some gloves, because I usually don't do it, but if I want to touch other things later, I need to do it like that. And if you are comfortable with this, no, it's not. It's not. I can do it. It's a mask, and we can decide. I have two ideas that I am comfortable with, but you can suggest if I am comfortable in that, we can do that. The thing is, I have two characters that I can do. One is a bird with a really big beak. The other one is our bunny. So if you have another suggestion, tell me. Maybe we can adapt to it. Maybe not. Well, the thing is that you don't need to have big or little pieces. Little pieces is better to manage. I am not going to do a clay. Some people have, they mix it with a mini pimer. That is called like that here. I'm so mad at me that I forgot to bring it to you so you can see. Maxi, could you be a doll and bring me the mini pimer that I will tell you where is it? What? Come here. I will tell you something. So as you see, this is something that you can manage like that. You more than you work that, so you achieve that. Why that? Because it's egg box, and the cardboard of the egg box is something special that you can use it like that. You don't need to put the triturate. I don't know what. I will show you now the. Maxi, Barbara, say hi, Maxi.
Hi, Barbara.
I cannot read the chat now because only what I see in my screen, that is only one of the last one. Sorry. If there is something important, please tell me again. But Maxi, en la punta ya, corre la mesa. No demasiado, que necesito los cartones, espera. Ahora ya la podés correr, cuidado con eso. Okay, sorry, we are arranging our way, or his way. Yeah. Okay, in a minute you will have, it's there, Maxi, in this place at the end. in the box. El mini primer. Okay, so as I told you, with this type of paper, you can do like that. You can put some more if you see that it's like you need to put it like that on the surface. We are going to do that. It will give you a rustic finish. Not now, Raúl. I only can do a mask now. Ah, okay. Maxi, it will... Okay, put it... Oh, thank you. Yes, it were the cartons. I don't want to touch it. Please put the... No,
The box.
the box, it's okay, like that. So they can see. So this is the, we call it blender. Yes, blender. You can, this one, it's not for the kitchen. It's only for paper mache or any other thing I need to do. And please, Maxi, I can tell. Yes, that's it. Thank you so much.
Problems.
Yes, technical difficulties. Yeah, we are going back with the program in a minute. Okay, so I can make the bunny fishing, but not now. Thank you, Maxi, for helping me, says Belinda. Thank you, Belinda. He's very helpful all the time, really. Be careful with that. You can take it to the secador. You can take it if you want. Okay, sorry. To do the mask, the bones of the mask, we need some cardbox. I happened to find this one. Was not intentional, the way it is. If you see here, I have something that I need to take off. So you can see that it wasn't intentional. So first of all, we are going to take this off so I can work better. And that's it. We need all parts. So as you can see, I have some like a box with 3 parts. Maybe this is too big for it. Let's take it off. I don't planning ahead. I just did a little demonstration, a little one, so to see if my idea could be viable. But yes, you didn't see, you only see the bridge of my city. We are going to do that also. So what I thinking, I put that and that and fold it. And I was thinking that this is like a representation of the head. Of course, we have half of the head that will be with no mask. And this one, we can put in the front. We can do the holes for the eyes. I like comfortable holes. I don't like to do little tiny that then you put the head and you don't know if your eyes are there or not. Maybe are half of them. It's not comfortable. I don't mind that to be like a square because it's a mask, and we are going to do something in the front to give some form. Maybe we are going to follow with the geometry form, but what we need to do is to, first of all, do you understand how it is? Maybe I can do a graphic. I love the graphic thing. I really love it. Too bad that I leave the marker anywhere, everywhere. I don't know when, where, here. So let's take one of them. What we have here is a marker that doesn't work. Let's see this one. Yes. So we have something like that. We need to do that piece first of all because we need to fill it. We are going to do something like that. That will be the nose and all the part of the bunny. Maybe we are going to simulate some cheeks. Oh, first of all, I don't remember if we said it will be a bunny. But anyway, here was the idea, so I can, you can help me with the decision. The other one had, of course, the same form. We can, with this paper mache, give it a little bit, or even with cardboard, we can do a false rounded if we want. And I show you how. And here we can have a large peak. And we are going to do like walls here around. And of course, it will be the place to the eyes. And maybe here we can put some feather or something. And that's the second one. And we can, both of them, do like a little bit cutting here. So, have you been thinking? Hi, Patricia. How are you? So glad you are here. We just going to do a mask for the carnivals. So, bunny, bird, or something else? What do you say? Bird, bunny, Maxi says bird. Penguin. How can I do a mask of a penguin? I can, but what's interesting in it? What do you say? It's like black and white and a little beak, and that's it. What? And with that, maybe you don't know if it's a penguin. It will be all the body, yes, but you think I can do a penguin and you recognize it as a penguin? Like a penguin? Yes, red cheeks. I put red cheeks to anything. Imaginary bird. I'm with you, Patricia, you know? I think it's better. But I will try the penguin off camera. Let's see what I can I come out with. So we are going to use our trusty, I don't need the gloves right now. Let's put them aside till we need it. Okay, so we are going to use this type of, because this one, as I said, we can put the paper on it, we can glue the paper on it. If you use the regular one that is plasticky, you cannot. So even, I don't think that washi tape will be, maybe we can mix, we can do an aljibre, as we saw Chris do it, as an imaginary bird, and I will take the suggestions that you, like Raul said about the peacock and the penguin, and maybe we are going to do something like that. So now I need to close that, I need that piece. So if I have another one, let's see, I need one that is not so big. Yeah, I have another one here. So I can put it here. I put it around, I turn it around, and you see that I have all the, let me just, I want to know that you see what I want you to see, because there is a delay here. Oh, are you organizing? Oh, I'm dying to be in your stream, Patricia, and see what are you going to do. So what I wanted to explain you, maybe I will use a marker because it will be more clear. I have some regular marker here. Let's don't use the Posca for it. Huh. Of course, when you want to find something, you won't find it. Okay. So I have here an alcohol marker. I think you will see it. Okay, so if I put that on the cardboard box, I can put my marker, pencil, whatever you want, all around. Just press it to the form that we have here. So when you finished and you do that, you can see exactly the form we need. Of course, we took that inside. So we are going to add like we need to add the width of the card box. I'm going to do it a little bit more, because if I'm doing more, I can subtract. If I do less, I cannot add. So I was thinking about a very large pig, because that's something that stood out. And we can put some peacock feathers around the eyes, maybe, I don't know. Well, let's create at the time we have this. So I have some glue. I'm going to put some glue, but not now, it won't do a difference. When it will be dry, I think, yes, it will. So as you can see, that is a little bit more than what we need. I'm going to take all the room I live here because we don't need it here. This is uh, the part that goes with the, and it's almost perfect. Let's put some, I think that, oh, I think I have a problem with this arm. Okay, I use that is for modeling. It's silicone. So I thought if I can use a silicone kitchen appliance, no, not appliance, okay, never mind. You know what I was using all the time. If I can find it, I will show you. But this is what you use, the spatula. Yes, spatula. So I have a silicone spatula for the glue. And never mind, I just want to put some glue there. Now what we need to do is to put some tape. So you need to cut in the irregular corners. So you can put the, let's see if I can show you now. I need to cut like now. Here. I cut 2 pieces. So one goes straight and the other one, it's going to go with the form of the box. So we need to put here now. I'm going to lay that because I need to. So I think the better thing is to do it by sectors. Like this is one of them. So we can do it like that. And this is another one. And now it's not important. If you see, I have difference here. I could have been cut it, but you know what? No, never mind, because I'm going to put some paper mache paste on it, and that's really not a very, I can do a curvature there. Anyway, we are going to do that. So, sorry if I am don't have all of it in front of the camera because I'm not used to that yet, but yes, I tried to. For what? Nope, not a lot. There are ways. First of all, I was intending to do collage on it. I have a lot of papers, so I can do it because it is a fantasy bird. So you can do whatever you want. And I'm planning to do the face more, to do highlights. You will see. I don't think we are going to do that today because we need the paper mache paste to dry, and it won't be now. But we are going to do all the skeleton. I know that have another name. And we'll see. We'll see. We need the pick. And I'm going to take this off the table because I need room for the pick. But then we are going to add the pick to the face. I don't know how we are going to manage to do that. Like, I am talking about long pick. And It's like you are going to have the pig in front of your nose. You must decide how much of the pig is, I see. I am going to put that facing me a little bit. Sorry about that. Hi. You need to put, okay, that's the way you are going to put the mask, like that. They will have some holes to the elastic and everything. And here we are going to do, it won't be square like that. But I think it's comfortable. And the peak, it will be in front. So you need to decide how much long the peak it will be comfortable to you, because you will need to be around people to turn your head back and forward and left and right, to say yes, to say no, to see if the girl in the other room, in the other part of the room that you see is looking at you. Okay. I forget that I cannot do jokes in English because I don't know the words. A small one? Yes, can be. But my vision was for a large one. But I don't think I'm going to do it so large because, as I said, it's very, very difficult to... Sorry that you have to see the back of my head. I forget that I have the camera like that. Okay, let's put the camera. Again, it's not so easy, but it's possible. So I try to remember that I have the glue without the cap here. So I was thinking about that long. Let's see if I can do something. First of all, we are going to have the two of them, like doing that, like this one. But I want to do something to have movement. So I thought like that. First of all, let's give that. I'm going to choose the best part. And I think the best part is this one. This one. In the other one, I don't mind. We are going to do the... I always look for a 50 centimeters ruler, metal ruler, because I have one 30, one 15, and I have one 1 meter, 1 meter. So the 1 meter is impossible to use like that. I have a lot of things here beside my screen place, and it's really difficult to use it. Well, I needed to do first that. I made a mistake, but it's okay because we are going to cover of all of this. I need to take off the part that we are not going to use. Okay, so this will be the curvature or the peak. Now we need to do the part that will go in the sides. And I think that will be the best thing to do is to repeat another line like that. And another one for the part below. The only thing is that we don't know how much we need. So we are not going to cut this. Only first we are going to cut that. This I'm going to cut. But this one, no, because I want first to fold it and to see, to try it. So I'm going to use this one that is zigzag because it's the strongest that I have, so I don't need to do so much. Yes, they are cute. So what I need now is to do the two of them the same. I need to buy a scissor those ones that cut all, even metal. So I don't need to use a lot of strength. Okay, let's put that aside. We need to fold. So I'm going to put the ruler and I'm going to do, as I am really held that, as I'm going to fold it. And the other one the same. I can put that like that. Don't mind if don't go from point to point. You have the ruler to fold, and then you can fold the rest by hand. But really that's hard material, so it's better. So we have the first part. That's the peak. That's the peak that go to the mask. That's go in front. This is the side, and this is for putting below. It's like that. Let's see in the camera. Yes, I will. I will turn it back in the back like this. So I have a better surface to the papier mache to, and I made paper mache paste with egg boxes. I leave it overnight in water. I left it overnight in water. Then I took away most of the water and I mix it with glue, with simple glue. That's the paste. It's not the clay. I need to clean my hands because I have gloves, but I didn't use it. Okay, so we need to do the same here. How I achieve that? So first of all, if I need to mark some piece, I can fold it. So it's like I have only this part of the piece, and I am marking that here. Then I'm going to do the same with that part. I can fold it. I put the one that be coincidental with the line. And I think I need to grab it, of course. And I can do it the second one. And we have our lines. Of course, we are going to do the same here. Of course, we are going to do like that. After that, we are going to turn it to the other side. Like here and here. Of course, I love symmetrical, but you don't need to be perfect because it's a mask. It's Carnival. it's the time for let go. So we are going to let go our perfectionism. And sometimes you will discover other things that you didn't know. So I have my two parts. Remember that we didn't cut the bottom. Yes, I am. I am in bed, and I find out that I can have solution for my ideas. So I need, of course, to cut it a little bit. I will cut from this part, so if I'm mistaken, I always have the other part to compensate, because we can put one over the other. Okay, now it will be easier to know how much I need. I even can put tape on this part, so it will be easier for us. So let's put like that, because to put the tape, it's better if we can put the model extended. It's better than when it's fold. And if we have the fold, we can do it again. We don't mind. Sorry, I might need some other hands here, but I don't have. I was really, you know, Patricia, I die for do with paper mache paste or carta pesta or any technique, die to do 3D representations like mask or something like that. I die to be able to find the forms. Really, I'm like in diapers with that. So what did I do? I put this one that we already cut. Of course, we don't know if it's okay, the measurement, but I put it in the folder, in this folder, that this one and this one, let's put some numbers on it. Here is the central, is the 1. Here is the side, is the 2. And here is the bottom, is the 3, in both sides. Only that side, we cut it. So we are going to go to the folder between B and S. And we put the other one, even though afterward we will need to put it in another place. It depends, because if you want a bottom to be like that in B, that's okay. You can have, we have, oops, yes. We have our peaks, both sides. We have our sides. And in here, we can have a plain triangle that was made with the 2 of the pieces that we have for the bottom, or we can have that kind of piece, like a V here. So we can see what we can do. If I left here like that, and I fold, and I take all the rest, I will have a more or less parallelogram. You can see it here. But if I can do it like that, and I cut and put some paper, and I even can do that, but I don't recommend, because if you have that in the face, you need to be able to breathe, and if you don't have anything here, because your nose will be here, this is the bottom, so you will be in disguise, because nobody could see what is in the bottom, but you will enjoy it. So I think I'm going to go for the non-regular. So what I'm doing, I fold them in half and I mark exactly the same. I don't need more, I don't need less. Sorry, I tried to do it on camera, but maybe sometimes I'm not. So this is the figure that you came up, or we came up. If you want, that is the time to make a pattern of that. You can take okay, a supermarket bag. I started to cut it, so for you to see how I cut, I open it. This is a regular supermarket bag that I receive 5 or 4 of them every week. So I do that. I take that off. That is the part of that is not so good because it was glued. And I take this part away. I can do like that also because it has the hard part and everything inside. So I don't interesting to take this off and use the paper. Sometimes this paper is not so friendly with me and I cannot turn it the right way. And you can keep that for a journal or any project that you will have. So once you have that like that, you open it anywhere you want. If you need to don't have the seam, so you open in the seam, that was that. I don't mind because I want to show you how to do a pattern with that. Let's take the paper out. So we are going to put, let me fold it because it's too big for the space I have. And I can find the marker like that. Yes, here. So you put the paper that it will be enough for the form that you have. Then you mark all around. And then you fold part by part to have the inner lines, the middle, and the same the other way. Hi Eddie, how are you? And that's your pattern. You can cut it, you can put a hole in it and hang it in the wall or in anywhere. You can fold it and put in a nylon and put the date. Of course, always put the date, because might be that you made another one later on and then they are in the same drawer and you don't know which one was the new one or the one you want. So I know that this one was built in the stream on February 23rd, 2023. And like that, and I need to put what is that. So this is the bird pig. Pig? No, I'm sure you don't write it like that. Maybe we add this, maybe another here. I don't know. It's a pig. For me, it's a pig. This is for me. And we can put it that it's large, so we don't be confused later. So this is about pattern. In my father's studio, we used to do it with like, let's say, a material like the cereal box. So it won't be paper that it's easily break, because we use it a lot. When we made a pattern, it was because we really did something all day, not only once. That's what I wanted to say. And now, yes, we can put here the tape. This is pretty straightforward. You put those together, anything, but you put first one side, then you be sure that everything is in the place, and then you can, and here, of course, we are going to split it as many times as we need. So this is our pick, and this is our mask. And we, of course, need to put the pick on it like that. I don't know how to show you. Of course, to put it, we are going to take measure of, first of all, the white. Let's see if I can show you. The white of the pick. This is 5 and something, but I'm going to tell in centimeters. It's 13 and a half. What do I have here? Because it doesn't mind the measurement if it's in inch, in centimeters, because what you need to do is to measure the general place that I have. I'm going to do it with marker so you see. So I need to find a middle. Oh, what happened here? And I will show you, if you see, let's say it's 9 inches or 22 and a half and 600, let's say, centimeters. So because I don't have the right, like 9, I do like that. I put the rest part here, of course, by eye. So I know that 9 is 4.5. And that way I can say that here we have 11 and 2, and here we have 11 and 2. So it was right. Here is my middle. So are we going to do some curvature here, maybe? And the peak, I want to show you like that. I'm going to put it now here. Let's see if you can catch it in the camera, because it's not so easy to show like that. Like that. So I need to see that this distance is the same as this. And if I find the middle, need to be the same like here, the middle of the peak. I think it's in the best place. So before I lose this, I'm going to mark it. Sorry, it's very difficult to me to do it like that, but I want for you to see. So we are not going to attach the peak yet, because I want to do some paper mache on it. What we need to do is to open a little bit of the eyes, not a lot, so we can try it. And the better things to do that, I found that is, at least to start, this tool, to punch. You see, like butter, and enters till the end. Oh, they have some problem, Houston. Maybe we need to put tape inside also. We will do it. So we have these holes. We can put the mask and see if we can see through the holes. If we can see through the holes with this part on our head, really, really on our head, so it's in the right place. And mine are in the right place. So now I can mark the place I am going to open. Or if I am good with this amount of picking to the eyes, I can arm here an eye, like that, and here is the iris and everything, okay? And here will be my pick, and here we are going to cut. So, one thing that you can do in the, let's say that I want to do like feather-like in the sides. But I don't want, or I don't need to add, because what I can do is to define how I want it, like so, for instance. Then I'm going to cut it with a cutter, if I can find it. I found it. Yes, I found it. Okay. Cutter. And we are going to open it till here. Only this part. Not the part that it's with the face. Okay, like that. If I do that in both sides, I can do here. I can put some more cardboard and close it if I don't want it to see me, because anyway we are going to put some clay on it, so never mind. We can leave it open. That will be if I'm here, the things I find more annoying in a mask is that you cannot see, you cannot have the vision. To tell you the truth, I can zoom out with the arm. But what happened then is that it's too, sorry. It's, I need to put it down to talk later on. So, never mind, you are really, this is better. So, how I do the same in the other side. I was saying that if you put this mask, you only can see in the front. And it's very difficult for the people with a mask to be like that. But if you leave that open on the sides, you can see on the sides. It's more comfortable to wear. And you don't need that really very big. So we are going to do in the other side the same. How I do it, don't forget we have here our pattern. So I will put in the same paper I have with that, I can put two things. One of them is the general form of my mask, because even though I can do other forms and I don't need to do right this one anytime, if we have this and we think it's good, it's not only good because it suits us, but because we do that from the sides of a box, of a regular box that you receive your Amazon things, or so it's that's from a box, it's the side of the box. Not all the boxes will be suitable for us, but it's okay because this white you can find almost in any box. Okay, let's see. So that will be my molds. Always do the mold because you don't know when do you want. Like I have a picture that I made for an exhibition. I think, I don't know, maybe 3 or 4 years ago. And I made kois, and I don't have that because it was sold, but I have the patterns of the kois because I made the koi and then I made with the same pattern. It was like a stencil. I made it from paper. It's not like your stencil, Patricia. It was made with paper and with no intention, but I have them. So if I want to do a koi fish, I already draw it once. Why I need to draw it twice? Okay, we need that in this place. So we need help. We could use what we have here, but I did it like very fast. So we are going to do it in a piece of paper. We have a piece of paper, any paper will do. You put the paper along the seam here. Open that. Of course, you know what is coming. Yeah. Like that. So we have the mold. We are going to cut it. Of course, this is the thing that we need to do with the pattern that we made earlier. So it will be without a part because it was broken. It was ripped. No, that's okay. Stay. Now, if I took that like that, I need to put like that, the same. And I need to put it at the same height, so they'll be somehow symmetric. So I can take the measurement is 4.5, let's say. So I put here 4.5. And then I'm glad it's better. Let's see if I can put it like that on the second one to be sure that is what we need to achieve. Because we need to achieve that this will be like that when opens, we need to close it on the box from the point the start point that we marked earlier. And now if you do that in cardboard, it's better because you can, it will be rigid. That's not rigid. I need to put my fingers to hold it. But the thing is that we need the silhouette. Okay, so now cutter, and we are going to do the cut here and here. And that. If you want to do the sides, you can put paper, regular paper, that is more flexible. And you can fold it and glue it as you need from this piece to the head. And then you will put some more paper and glue on it to be more sturdy. But you see, if I put here, if I want to put a cardboard piece, I need to do it like another 3D design. But if I have paper, let's say that this is paper, you put like that, and you can, don't need forms. You need to cover only. So you can do like that and glue it, and then put the paper, the paste in it. So I think that we need to cut here, that it's the part that the peak will be. But we are not going to cut it all, but to do like that. Bear with me. What I need to find is the middle, like that. Now we are going to do from this, we are going to use them to sustain to attach the nose. So we need again the ruler. We need to find this. And we are going to fold it as we need. I don't think the ruler will help us. We need to do it maybe with pliers. You can do it also, but with a little bit of strength, you can do it. The thing is that the marker made a line, but made like a little bit of indentation, so it's easy to fold it in the same line. Not easy, but easy somehow. And you need to put it in the front, not in the back, because you need to attach this to the nose. So I will show you inside how it goes. So any part of the nose will be like that. You can put anything you want to have the first go to to the gluing, because gluing it won't be enough, and the tape it won't be enough for its own. You need to put inside and out tape, and you need to maybe staple, if you have a staple that it's big enough, to the card box, or maybe the glue gun, it will be suitable to this one. I don't know if we will have the time to all of it, but we can start with the face because we have a lot to do here. So we can do a little bigger the eyes, only like by doing that with a scissor. Afterwards, we can go inside, we can cut what we don't need, or anything we want. And of course, with the paste, we are going to... Hi, Dawn, how are you? Sorry, I wasn't paying attention to the chat, but I think you are doing other things, but chatting. Dawn, you arrived almost to the end, but you are so welcome. We are doing a mask. We were talking about Carnival. I show you, maybe I will show for those who came a little bit late, I will show how my bunny is coming along. Let's see, guys, it's better if I put the cap on the glue, no? Okay, yes. This is Mr. Bunny the Bunny, maybe like that. I don't know now how you are going to see it better, or maybe, or here. Let's see. I need to adjust myself to this camera. Let's wait to see. Yes, like as you can see. So he have movement in the arms, and also you can put it in place and stays, at least when it's in that position. I don't think in order to this stay when it's standing, when the bunny is standing, I think I need to put a rubber ring between this and that and glue it to the body. I have that idea. I don't know, but I will try it and I will update you about it. So that's the extent of the paint I could put in it. It's color change here, here, and in the eyes, and in the ears, of course, in the ears, in the inner ears. And acrylic for the other parts. And that's it. Okay, and then I show you my fishy fish. And I use also color change for the black, for the pink here, the fins are the tail, and here I use I use in everywhere, but here I mix with white, then it lost the quality of change color or reflect the light. Anyway, I can find a less brighter or less lighter blue color change and put here. Maybe I will stencil butter on it because I have my butter, and I think it will be a real good thing to do this. So we call the scamas, but like that, what this would have, like a dragon have and the fish have. And I will do it with butter. To the Sunday, maybe it will be done. It's time and time to end this because we have in a couple of hours Patricia and Mariah from PMRT Studio the stream, and I don't want to miss it. And I need to rest, to organize. I am a really bit mad that we didn't use it, but never mind. I can put it in a nylon bag, tight, close it tight, so won't be a lot of air if I can no air inside, and I can put it in the fridge and use it on Sunday. I think that will do that. And the other, that is the paper without the glue, we can leave it like that. We need to rehydrate it, something like that. So put some water, some more water before we need to use. And this one thing that it seems to be a chicken, a really funky chicken. It was born because I had paint in the plate after I paint the bunny and the fish. I didn't want that to go to a waste. And I grabbed some cardstock and I put it like randomly. Then I see the form and I did the marker here in the stream to show the chicken, and I will work on it. But it goes to say that there is no waste in art. You can, that came with a box, with an appliance. I use part for that, part for this. I maybe can use that for a tag because I found a way I will share with you on Sunday. A way to do tags with Withcardbox, and you don't know it. Well, let's put the camera so you can see me. I'm more comfortable like that to talk to you. I'm really glad, I'm really thankful that you are here with us, with me, and with you. And I want to thank Maxi for all his help, not only during the stream. He really helped me all the way to do things that I can't. And I hope that you were entertained and maybe we learn something one from the other. Stay creative. Bye.